Welcome back inside the shoe. Aaron Cox alongside Lenoir-Rhyne men's head basketball coach Everick Sullivan. Coach, tough game today. You're going up against one of the best teams not only in the conference but in the entire country, and LMU. They came out, they shot well right from the get-go, and you guys were playing catch-up almost right from the start. What was your impression of the game tonight?
Well, I thought we got off to a bad start on both ends of the floor, but I give a lot of credit to LMU. They are a team that is equipped with size, skill, and athleticism. So they were able to take away some of the things that we like to do, especially on the perimeter, and it just caused us a lot of problems from the very start of the game. It wasn't probably until 5 minutes of the game we were able to settle down and to string some baskets together. So defensively just was not our matchup zone. Is equipped to try to take away the three-point line, but they had a balance of inside and outside play with Perry, and anytime we kind of jammed them on the three-point line, they threw it in to Perry where we were oversized and overmatched. So they just a well-balanced team. Give them a lot of credit. Very experienced team, and they played without a couple key players tonight, so we thought we might be able to take advantage of that. But they have depth, as you see, and they just quality play on their part that took us out of what we wanted to do from the very beginning.
Pushing it down, it seemed like you guys kind of got hot at the end there. I mean, the game was a little bit out of reach, but both Reed Lucas and Jarvis Calhoun ended up with solid games offensively. Yeah. So, I mean, if you got to take away something from a rough game like this, what are your positives that you're at least trying to hold on to for your team?
Well, handling adversity. It's certain times in each game that where you want to kind of try to do it yourself or separate. I think tonight the guys stayed together. It's not always about the score, the win or the loss. It's about how you handle certain things in the game where you're down by 20. We've been down by, double digits before, but we continue to fight. We just were not able to string enough defense together. We needed defensive stops and we needed rebounding. I don't think the rebounding was indicative of how different it was in terms of the play on the floor, but my guys fought. We just outsized, outmatched a little bit, and they got really good playmakers. Their perimeter guys are really good. And Coach Schwartz does a great job of putting those guys in position to drive the ball, get it inside to the paint, and kick it out for threes.
It's been a little bit of a tough homestand for you guys. Now, you came in riding a little bit of a high. You got some good wins on the road, but back-to-back tough home losses. You still got one more coming up here on Wednesday against Catawba. Are you going to lay off your team a little bit and give them some rest? You're going to hit it hard at practice? What's kind of your plan moving forward before your game Wednesday?
I won't use this practice so much to gauge how we'll prep. We'll prep how we normally prep. We'll take a day off to make sure we get our bodies. We don't play a lot of guys that we talked about before, so we need to be healthy first and foremost. But we got to formulate a game plan to how Catawba's playing. It'll be a game of two teams that will desperately need the win. We're playing at home, and we got to play better than what we did tonight. So they're very athletic. They have guard play too. They have an inside guy, maybe not as good as Perry, but they do have a good balance. So we got to go out. And, we got to come prepared and locked in and ready for the game plan.
Lenoir-Rhyne head basketball coach Everick Sullivan, thanks for the time tonight.
Thank you, Aaron.
We'll be right back on the Bears Sports Network coming up on Wednesday, as we just mentioned, February 1st, as both the men and women are in action against Catawba College. Tip-off for the women at 6, men at 8, right here on the Bears Sports Network.